Welcome to episode 3 of The Unknown Variable. This is episode 3, right?
Yeah,
this is episode 3 of The Unknown Variable. I have no idea what we're talking about, so cheers. Coda, take it away, bro.
Hey, we're doing something new. We're not going to plan out what we talk about anymore. We're just going to jump into conversations that we've had earlier in the day.
We're speaking what's on our mind.
And we're just going to talk. All right? So, Adam, you and I were having a very interesting conversation today about evolution in regards of being a human.
All right, let's break it to Cole. So, do you believe in evolution?
I believe in certain types of evolution. I don't believe the evolution where we come from monkeys, because that's dumb. But I do believe in like smaller types of evolution. Like macroevolution.
Okay, I see that. Anyways, but what me and Coda were talking about earlier, right? Is like, where do you think humans are going to evolve, or how do you think humans are going to evolve in the future?
I don't think humans are going to evolve whatsoever.
Because if you think about like Darwinism, right? The fittest to survive are going to survive.
Yeah.
But humans, we've changed that. Like someone's born with bad legs, being given a wheelchair, you know.
Exactly.
But ordinarily,
prosthetics.
They would die.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, with that being said, and with that, like,
I mean, humans themselves, we don't evolve. Technology evolves, and that technology can help humans, survive longer than they would.
And did you think that's how? So I think I get what you're saying. So like, technology is going to evolve for us instead of like, humans themselves actually evolving. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we were thinking. Well, at least I had an idea or a thought that we don't really need to evolve physically anymore because it's so easy to survive. Our primal instincts are to hunt and to provide for our families, right? But nowadays, there's no need to hunt.
Exactly.
You go to a grocery store, you get your groceries, you make food. It's very simple. I think if we are to evolve, it's going to be a mind game rather than a physical game.
Yeah.
I think, we live in a generation where mental health has become a major issue. As regards to say like the 60s or 50s, it wasn't nearly as much of an issue.
It's like back then, you have depression, don't matter, go to school, kid.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Nowadays, we put so much focus on
people are taking their own lives because of depression.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's like, I think in the future, give it like 1,000 years, all the people that are going to be alive, right, are people that are able to handle the stress of today's world, you know? Because I feel like today has a different type of stress.
Definitely.
Because back then, people stressed about surviving. Now, we have to stress about, getting a job.
Making it in the world.
Making money.
Yeah. Which is in itself still survival. Just a different type of survival.
Exactly. It requires more mental fitness than a physical fitness.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Even with physical jobs like construction or, being a contractor, it's still, you have to know what you're doing to a certain degree. Not so much as in hunting, it was much rather go out, you see something, you kill it, and you bring that, and that's what you eat. Now it's a whole different type of problem we have to live with, which to some degree can be harder, to some degree not harder.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd much rather live in today's society than primal times.
Yeah.
You guys know the Unabomber?
Yeah.
Have you guys read his memoir?
I haven't.
It's crazy.
His manifesto?
Yeah, it's crazy. Because basically that's what he said was like the problem. He said the solution to all like today's problems is to go back to like primal age. And that's why he wanted to like bomb all this shit, because he wanted to like kill a bunch of people.
He should have bombed the whole world.
And start a revolution basically. Where people abandon technology and art. Yeah. And just go like back to like primal like instincts,
Yeah, I think that's why I agree with Thanos. It's Thanos, right? Not Thanos.
There's a.
I think it's Thanos.
It's Thanos.
Yeah.
It's not Thanos.
It's Thanos.
I think he was kind of right, dude. Maybe we should just, do that.
But his thing wasn't. His thing wasn't
half of humanity.
His thing was more like.
His thing wasn't like going back in time though. His thing was just killing half the people.
But it's still a solution.
A finite amount of resources.
I mean, it's still a solution to, our inevitable doom.
That's why I think people are saying we're killing the earth. We're not killing the earth, we're killing ourselves.
Exactly. Most definitely.
Once we died, the world's going to be here. Earth is never going to leave.
That's very true.
There's a video on YouTube. It describes, what would happen if humans died today. In a matter of time, the world will be back to normal.
Yeah.
We're the ones that are going to suffer from the pollution we've caused.
Yeah.
And what we've done.
Yeah, humans are an arrogant species.
We're very arrogant.
We always say we have to care for the earth. It's like the earth's going to be here forever, boss.
Yeah, we got to care for ourselves.
We got to care for ourselves.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I care about you guys.
I care about you,
Care about you too, bro.
Love you, man.
Love you too. But I mean, mental health is an issue.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy that, like, I think the reason mental health is an issue, though, is because of, like, the way humans have evolved. Because think about if we were still, like, back in our primal, like, instincts or whatever. If you had to hunt for your food and you had to do all that shit, would you care to do anything else? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not.
Definitely not, right? And the only thing on your mind is eating.
Yeah.
Survival. You know?
I mean, today, the only thing on my mind is still eating. But, you know, that's a different type of problem. That's overeating. It's gluttony. You know?
Exactly. We have the luxury.
The 7 deadly sins.
It's almost like gluttony is a bad thing, right? But it's like,
pretty bad.
It's a blessing that we can be gluttonous, you know?
It is a blessing.
It's crazy.
But obesity is a huge problem, and it's, you know, nothing to joke around about.
Obesity is a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not one to deny that.
Yeah.
But I think we're so unstimulated. That's why many people consume drugs, or actually cell phones in general. I think we're trying to...
Cell phones are a drug, dog.
Yeah, seriously. Like, we're trying to stimulate our mind because we don't have to worry about things with, like, our ancestors.
You gonna get that?
Our ancestors used to do. Don't worry about it.
Silence your phone, dog.
Dude. Wait, is mine on silent? Mine's not silent either. Is yours on silent?
Sorry to bother you, but HQ is live with a special guest.
No, don't tell me to Matt Richards, dude. No one cares about HQ, dude.
Hey, wait. If you guys don't know about HQ Trivia, get it. It's an amazing app to have.
Add me, Echo Costello.
3 times in the day. It is a live game show. 12 questions. Right? 12 questions?
12.
It can be up to 15 sometimes.
But
Normally it's 12.
Yeah,
12 questions, you win, you get a grand prize. Pretty fun. And if you don't win the prize, you learn things.
Yeah, you do.
That prize is straight cash, by the way.
Yeah, straight.
I've never won anything.
You win or split the prize.
Yeah,
whoever wins.
Download HQ.
ASAP.
HQ sponsor us.
Scott Rogowski. Shout out Scott Rogowski. You're my man. I love you, Scott.
He's the host of HQ.
He's one of the hosts. The best host.
I also got an Instagram. Speaking of addiction to cell phone, I got an Instagram notification. I was very excited to see that someone liked my photo.
Really? You have that on? You have that on?
I do have.
You're very pretentious, aren't you?
Very pretentious. Oh yeah, definitely. Who isn't pretentious?
That's true. I'm very pretentious.
Yeah.
Humans are pretentious, dog.
It's in our nature, bro.
It's very natural.
Dude, my favorite. I think it's a movie called The Rum Diaries. Johnny Depp has this line. I mean, it's a quote, and he says, "Humans are the only species to believe in God, but yet act like He doesn't exist."
Fuck.
That's wild, right?
That's fact.
That's wild.
crazy.
That's fact.
Because animals, they just do their thing.
Yeah.
And we like have like this.
They have
God
no
who-
idea. They
Yeah.
have no idea that God made them.
Yeah,
But we do.
Yeah, we understand that, but yet we still do
Choose
all
to
these
ignore
things.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. I mean, I don't say choose Satan, but
Yeah. We don't. I mean, I don't know, dude. That's debatable.
I mean, for people who don't really believe in Satan.
I mean, you don't have to worship Satan to, you know, play the role of Satan in a way.
What?
You know, like, because people would argue, you know, we can get into a whole thing about religion, but people would argue that if you don't choose God, you're choosing Satan. That kind of argument.
I get what
Yeah.
you're saying. If
I
you're
get
with
it.
me, you're against me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not with me, you're against me. Yeah. I see that.
What do you guys believe in, like religious?
I believe in God. Most definitely.
To like.
Do you subscribe
Catholic,
to a certain church? Or
yeah.
You just believe in God.
Catholic,
in general?
SDA.
I mean,
It's a lot of different.
I'm pretty SDA. Not that I follow every single rule to, like, the finest line, but I do consider myself a Seventh-day Adventist.
What about you?
I believe that there is something that created the world. I just don't believe that He interacts with it.
I think.
I believe it's deism. I'm not exactly
Yeah, I
sure.
think so.
deism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think God exists, but I think like He doesn't strive to have a relationship with people. But I don't say He's a deist. He is a deist because I think that people can have a relationship with God.
Yeah.
But it's more like people have to work for it rather than God works for it and tries to like send you signs and shit.
I agree. I think praying to God is very comforting. I think it's a very it's a cozy idea to think that there's this all powerful being that loves you and watches your back. Not saying he doesn't love you if there is a God. I just don't think that praying necessarily does anything for your outcome. I think
really.
Yeah, I think if you're praying like help me get this job, you have to go out there and you have to get it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I don't. That's what. But not. Like people say, oh, God can only do so much. I don't think he does anything in regards to help you. I think.
I mean, growing up, I was always told that God can't help you unless you help yourself, and I think to a certain degree that's kind of true.
I think you just have to. I think 100%. I think it's all up to you. I think there's no. I think God plays no interaction in.
I mean, I choose to believe that.
I respect that.
Yeah, I choose to believe that. Every day that I wake up is a blessing from God.
It's a blessing, no matter what you believe in. It's a blessing.
Yeah, most definitely. It's a very big blessing to wake up.
I think it's kind of relating that to mental health. I think a big thing that needs to happen is for people just to not care. You need to stop worrying about the small things and just realize
that's very true.
Live your life, enjoy every day, and when you die, what kind of man what do you want to be known as?
Part of it is like people invest so much time and energy into things that really don't matter. Like, unless it's your career, like sports really don't matter. Social media doesn't matter. You know what I mean? And people stress so much about that type of shit.
Yeah,
that's so true.
There are real world stresses, like losing family members or like getting fired.
Yeah.
Like people put so much energy into like the minute things that don't matter, and it just adds stress.
I don't understand how there's so much money in sports.
It's insane.
How much? I'm not exactly sure the number, but I know LeBron got paid a crazy amount of money to play for 4 years on the Lakers.
Yeah, $154 million, which honestly isn't that much. Like $154 million for 4 years, that honestly isn't that much. People get paid the same amount for 1 year, and it's crazy to think about. These athletes get paid so much just to play the game that they love.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not saying it's easy. Like these people are. These people
are
like.
Work.
It's crazy. Like they're not normal. The way they're built, they're super athletic. They're almost inhuman. But it's just crazy to see how much money. Well, I think the most important reason is because of us, the viewers, the spectators.
Yeah.
If there were no fans, there is no money.
Definitely. Yeah, exactly. We idolize a lot of like. Same thing with like actors and shit too.
Yeah.
Is that we pay these people so much just to watch them for 2 hours.
Entertainment is that's something that we all fiend for.
Artists,
every single person.
Music, it's all the same, really.
It's crazy.
But then there's people. The lottery is another insane concept. We have all this money, but we have people who don't know when their next meal is gonna. When they're giving another meal.
It's crazy.
And you just buy a ticket for $1 and you get
nothing.
You
basically nothing.
Unless you win.
There's potential to get
you can
millions.
Win like $10, $100, but the potential to win so much.
But the potential to win a lot
for literally like $1.
Well, only one person or maybe two will get that money.
Which is insane.
It's insane.
I mean, Tupac talked about that too. You seen the interview?
That's
Tupac?
a smart guy.
What he said.
He was saying. God.
Jesus.
All right,
well, you got to get to the trajectory.
It doesn't matter. Anyways, Tupac said. I think if I'm not mistaken, I could be 100% wrong. The lottery was going for $54 million. I could be wrong.
Jesus,
that's a lot.
Which is a lot.
That's a lot of money.
But I mean, think about it. The biggest one we had was like close to it was a lot. It was close to $1 million. No, it was a couple mil.
It was a couple $100 million.
I don't remember how much it was. Anyways, he said it's crazy that we have all this money here, but we have people starving in the streets.
Yeah.
Why can't there's so much money?
Why can't we put that money to them? Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much money in the system. Yeah, we have really underfunded schools. We have people starving in the streets, orphanages. There's so many different things that we can put our money to that would benefit society so much more than anything else.
You know what's crazy?
I'm gonna try this one more time. If it falls again, I'm just gonna.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
20% of people on Earth own 80% of the world's wealth.
What?
20% of people on Earth own 80% of the world's wealth.
That's pretty insane.
It's freaking crazy.
It's pretty insane.
The economic, what do you call it? Fucking gap? It's just fucking nuts. It's crazy that some people live like
kings,
while other people live like peasants. You know.
That's been around since the beginning of time, though.
Yeah.
There's always.
That's why I think evolution isn't really a thing. Because if you think about it, nothing much has changed besides technology. There's still kings. There's still peasants. There's still slavery. Everything that they had back then, we have in a way still today.
That's a good point. I just, I can agree with that.
Interesting.
I'd rather be a prince than a king, though.
Why are you Prince, bro?
Prince Koda.
Prince Koda.
I am Prince Koda.
Prince Koda.
Prince Koda. I trademarked that name.
Prince Koda.
The thing about it, being a king, you have all those responsibilities. Being a prince, you're just the son of a king. You know how dope that is? I mean, there's a good chance that you'll be kidnapped and held for ransom. But,
but other than that, you're living life. Yeah. You're living life.
But I mean, there's pros and cons to everything.
I feel that. I always said I'd rather be a retired president than the actual president.
That would be
because you have all the clout of being a president without the responsibilities.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Being a president would suck.
Seriously.
I feel
bad for Trump, dude.
You can't do anything right.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do that people will be like, oh.
Good job.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. They never get props for the good that they do.
Until you're dead.
Yeah.
And you're in a history book.
Yeah, exactly.
You only get props, but...
Who's your favorite president?
Favorite president? I don't know. I have to think about it.
Probably...
Maybe FDR.
Yeah, I was going to say FDR.
George W. George Washington.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The founding father.
They're going to say Bush.
No, definitely not Bush.
I say, bro,
not a great guy. No,
Yeah.
I don't like that guy. No. He's a hype, but
So I wish I was JFK.
Why, you want your fucking head
You
blown
want
off?
to be dead? You want to be dead?
Think about it.
I'd be dead.
Did you see his wife?
His wife was thick.
She was bomb.
Shout out Jackie Kennedy.
Shout out Jackie
Kennedy, bro.
And he got Marilyn Monroe
and
too,
Marilyn Monroe. And his brother tapped Marilyn Monroe
at the same time.
Oh,
wait, what? At the same time?
The Kennedy Eiffel Tower.
The Kennedy orgy.
Did you see that? Did you see that video? Did you see that video of Marilyn Monroe singing "Happy Birthday" to Jackie?
Oh, that was very seductive.
Dude, I'd be pissed if I was Jackie, bro. Happy birthday to you. Bro, if I was Jackie, man.
I bet Jackie.
Very petty.
I bet Jackie and Marilyn threw hands a couple times.
Yeah, definitely.
I bet Jackie got JFK assassinated.
Yo, he was pissed at JFK.
She was that mad.
Cheating on her?
Hey, bro, girls been crazy, bro. Girls been crazy, bro.
It's funny. I never thought of that. Because there's a lot of conspiracies around his murder.
Yeah.
Have you heard of them?
And no one's ever considered that Jackie did it, bro.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of the magic bullet theory?
Yeah, I've actually seen that. Yeah.
It's basically a theory that it's not really a theory. It's more. And I'd say they're by using that you're debunking that it was one shooter.
Oh, okay.
Essentially. And it basically is just showing you how the bullet would have had to curve in order to hit JFK and who was behind him?
Some governor.
Yeah, it was a governor. Well,
Texas.
The governor in Texas. How the bullet would have had to travel to hit the governor and JFK. And it's quite crazy because the bullet would have to literally do 90-degree turns. Like it's literally impossible.
That's crazy.
That's why I think there's definitely two shooters.
My dad told me this theory that he thinks that the mob killed JFK.
I've heard about that.
Because
that's possible.
His dad or some shit like that promised the mob that if his son was president, they wouldn't go for the mob or try to
prosecute.
Yeah, prosecute them. But when his brother became a politician, he tried prosecuting the mob. And the mob's like, what the fuck, dude? So then the mob killed JFK.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's really not a lot of facts. It's just
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an idea.
I mean,
but it's interesting.
It's always good to have an idea.
Interesting, yeah.
How many presidents have been assassinated? That was JFK, Lincoln.
Mm-hmm. I think there was one more. I don't fucking remember.
There was another one. Who's that one president that someone tried to kill him and you hit him with a cane and
Andrew Jackson.
That was Jackson?
Yeah, it was Andrew Jackson.
I don't know why I thought that was Garfield.
It was Andrew Jackson.
Isn't it Andrew Garfield as well? Like his name's Andrew?
I don't think so.
It's not Andrew. What is it?
Think so.
Garfield was the president?
Yes.
Yeah, there was a president named
and his name wasn't Andrew?
No.
No.
Really?
Fucking... I forget what his name was.
It's Andrew.
I never cared to learn his first name.
Say in the comments, is Andrew Garfield or am I right?
Yeah, let us know.
As usual.
We're actually kind of dumb, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, this dude hopped out of a bush with a gun, and Andrew Jackson literally beat him almost to death with the cane.
How do you lose to a cane? You have a gun, boss.
It's Andrew Jackson, boss.
Oh, it's Andrew Jackson.
Stonewall.
Stonewall. His name was Stonewall. Oh, God. Stonewall Jackson, bro.
That's too funny, bro. That's crazy. Nah, but trying to think of other just presidents in general who are cool. What's that president that died like 30 days in office?
I forget his name. He's really unimportant. He literally died 3 days after.
Yeah, he was not that cool.
But all he did was just spend like $1 million on a party and then died.
He gave his freaking inauguration speech in the fucking
rain, without a coat, and he rode it on a horse without it. He didn't even ride it in the carriage. He just rode it on the horse.
Yeah.
Because everyone was like, bro, you're so old.
Everyone's like, that's unsafe. Don't do that. And he was like, fuck y'all. And he did it anyways and then died. So
yeah.
So they were
jokes
right.
on him.
Yeah.
So they were right. Jokes on him. He died.
That's pretty cool though. I don't like Hoover. Hoover was a bad.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Hoovervilles were quite bad. Mm-hmm. They were quite.
I mean,
bad.
we saw Hoovervilles today. Just no Hoover.
Yeah, you could say that. One could say that.
Just Bills.
Yeah.
Just Bills. Just Bills.
Yeah. No, but Hooverville was. Well, not Hooverville. Hoover. Yeah. Was not one of my favorite presidents. Arguably one of my least favorite.
Arguably the worst president.
A lot of people would say so.
Yeah.
A lot of people would say so.
A lot of people would also say like George W. Bush, though.
Yeah, that's very understandable.
Like a lot of people
started 2 wars.
Yeah.
That didn't need to be started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I feel like a lot of people would say,
You know what? You know what Bush did well though?
What?
He actually helped a lot of Africa with their AIDS epidemic.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because that was quite the epidemic.
That was quite definitely an epidemic.
That was about it. I mean, he's no We Are the World, but I guess he did some.
Yeah. He did something.
We Are the World. The song?
Yeah, for Africa.
The first one?
Yeah, the first one.
Okay. Mm-hmm. There's been 2 of them, so I don't know which one you're talking about.
The Africa one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't the better one?
The better one, obviously.
The second one was
for Haiti.
Haiti.
Okay,
yeah. The earthquake.
Yeah, that like rap section at the end.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg and shit.
And
Kanye
was dope.
Yeah.
Kanye was dope on that.
Kanye's always dope, dude.
Seriously.
It's crazy how like Kanye is like a god. This guy, dude, people love this guy, dude.
He called himself a god. So.
I mean, yeah, dude, he got God on one of his songs. That was crazy.
That was in fact very wild.
It's like I saw this one meme. It's like, oh, Drake got Michael Jackson. Well, Kanye got God.
He said, "What up to Jesus?" So
that's true.
Oh,
I said, "What up, Jesus?" He said, "What up, Jesus?" Nothing. I'm just chilling, trying to stop my millions. That's just hard as fuck.
Kanye's dope.
Very hard.
Kanye is
Kanye's a dope guy.
What do you guys think about the Kanye Drake beef? There's some crazy shit.
I don't care.
You don't care at all.
I do not care. There's so many more important things in the world. I don't care about 2 overpaid men having an argument,
writing poems about each other.
Yeah. Dude, if we're gonna have rap beef, I want NWA versus Ice Cube rap beef. I want it to be like
that's true.
hard,
raw. Tupac, Biggie, bro. We need some Tupac, Biggie, bro.
Minus the death.
Yeah, minus the death part. Minus the death.
I mean, if there is no death,
if that's even correlated to the beef, because we don't even know.
No, most definitely.
I mean, it probably is, but it's still a mystery. So.
The fact that neither of their murders got solved, come on, boss. They killed each other.
That's possible. Possible.
Yeah, I don't care about them though.
So we just skip over that topic then.
Honestly, dude, he has that whole topic prepared, bro.
Dude, think about it. We've talked. I'm so sorry. We've talked about music in both podcasts. That's our go-to topic, and I'm over that.
You're over it? You don't want to do it every single episode till the day?
No, what? You know how boring that is?
Actually, I feel that. Fucking skip the music topic.
Yeah, dude, let's never talk about music ever again, dude.
Let's talk about books. What's a book you like?
I haven't read a book in a goddamn decade. In a goddamn decade, bro.
No, seriously.
The last book I read was Harry Potter in 6th grade.
I've only seen the movies.
What about that book you read in Korea?
I read like a chapter of that shit, and I couldn't do it anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I can't read, bro. My attention span is way too short.
Oh, dude, the last book I read, which I didn't finish, it was for college. It was a book about a human that got turned into a cockroach. I think so. No, I don't think it was called La Cucaracha.
No, I'm just saying like the human got turned into
cucaracha. La Cucaracha. Yeah, he got turned into a cucaracha.
What's it called?
I have no idea, but it's by some guy named something Kempsa or something like that. I have the book, dude. I can lend it to you, but it's pretty crazy. This guy just woke up and like he's just trying to get out of bed, but he's a cockroach. So he's like he's trying to like figure out how to get off his bed. And he's like late to work, and he still lives with his parents, and his mom's like knocking on the door, and he's like, "Oh shit, what do I do? I'm a cockroach." He's like, "How do I get out?"
That's funny. Wait, what do his parents do when they find out he's a cockroach?
I don't know, dude. They probably just started. I think they started freaking out.
They just
understandable.
And oh no, I think his dude. He was so late.
Spraying him with Raid.
No, he's not. He can still talk.
Oh, okay.
But like he was so late to work, his boss came to his house, and he's still in his room, like trying to figure out what to do, and his boss is literally like outside.
Is there any context on how he turns into a cockroach? Did you like make a bad wish with like one of those like genies who you wish for something and they really twist your words around?
I don't think so, because I only read the first chapter, and that's how it started. Him waking up as a cockroach.
So you have no backstory on what happened.
I mean,
what led up?
There's probably like a intro, but I don't know. I think I read the intro, but the intro was about like something completely different. It was like about the overall meaning of the story. It wasn't about like how he got turned into.
So what was the meaning of the story?
I have no idea.
Oh shit! All
Cockroaches are a crazy animal. Speaking of,
those people they can
Can't they like not die or some shit?
Yeah, I think if like the whole world got nuked, it would just be cockroaches left.
That's crazy.
You can cut their head off and they're chilling for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, explain that.
You cut their head off and they're fine. They can still move around for a bit.
They're
not like 100%. They'll die eventually.
Oh, okay. They'll die eventually.
Okay, they'll die.
I mean, but
okay.
I mean, think about it. You cut my head off, I die instantly.
I thought you were saying like they can just live without a head, or they're two separate entities at that point. That
would be crazy.
No, like you cut a cockroach's head off.
I'd be down to be a
He's chilling for a while, and then he'll die.
Oh, okay, that's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Wait, so does the head stay alive, or does the body stay alive?
I feel like both stay alive.
Yeah, probably both.
Probably both, but I feel like without the other, you're kind of
pointless.
Yeah,
I mean, I've read that like back then when they used to behead people, the head still moves. Like I've read that some person got beheaded, and the head looked into like someone's eyes, and like was still
like
alive,
guillotine
basically.
style?
And yeah, like guillotine style, and like made an expression,
shit.
like the
National
face made
Razor.
an expression.
That's freaking terrifying.
Yeah. The National Razor.
Yeah, that's what they call the French Revolution.
Yeah, the
French Revolution.
That's crazy.
Yeah. The French Revolution was fucking crazy. Y'all know about the French Revolution?
Yeah. I mean, we definitely studied it in
What's
school.
the worst way to die?
Worst way to die?
Yeah.
There's this fucking method of torture, right? That they did in like England or some shit, where they hung you upside down by your legs, and they would saw you from the bottom. So the blood. Because
your blood's going to your vital organs.
You can stay alive until it gets you down to like.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Probably the worst way to die is probably, from heartbreak.
No, heartbreak is
I'm pretty sure that's a thing though. You can actually die from heartbreak. You can definitely die from like mothers who like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my grandpa on my mom's side. That's how she died.
That's sad.
Yeah.
She died because her kid died?
No. His wife died, and then he just stopped taking care of himself, and he just didn't give a fuck, and then
he died.
Okay, well, it's not the heartbreak killed him. It's just his
that's what they call it, though. They call it like that. That's what they mean when they say like death by heartbreak. Is like your spouse or your kid dies, and then you just stop taking care of yourself.
No offense to your grandpa, that's dumb.
God damn, bro.
No, I said no offense.
Bro, this guy doesn't have a grandpa anymore, bro. Why you gotta do that, man?
I never met him. I don't care.
Come on, dude. Someone met him.
Dude,
come on, bro. But no, I actually read somewhere that like.
No,
I'm sure you're sad for a bit.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But just like, oh well, wife died. That's it for me.
Basically. No, because imagine you commit your life to another person, and then that person just fucking dies.
Then you basically have no life anymore.
Yeah, you have no life anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, kids, grandkids to worry about.
Not if they're adults, which they were.
I guess. I mean,
that's true. Actually, yeah.
At
that point, you don't
that's
really
not the
have
worst way to
anything.
die. That's just a bad way to die. I want to go out like a pimp.
Exactly. I would never want to die that way.
Yeah.
So that, in my opinion, that is one of the worst ways to die.
How do you want to go out?
Because it's super pathetic.
How do I want to go out? Like in some bizarre way that no one's ever heard
Really?
Like what?
Like I'm walking out, I'm driving my car, and then it turns out my car was a transformer the whole time. And so it transforms while I'm inside of it, and I get crushed. Something cool like that.
That'd be fucking wild.
Or like
I just want to explode. Just imagine if I just exploded right now. I mean, sorry about the mess. I'm sorry about the mess.
Spontaneously combust.
I mean, you guys.
There is a story about that though. A lady who's like inside just.
That's crazy.
Apparently, it was like some kind of stomach acid or something to do with acid inside, but she actually just burned from the inside out.
That's fucking nuts. Like on fire?
Yeah. Like there was burn marks in the chest. Like there was like marks in the ceilings and stuff.
That's crazy.
That would be like. Luckily, she was by herself. Can you imagine like Thanksgiving dinner? Your grandma, like the Human Torch from Fantastic Four. Flame on!
Flame on!
That would suck.
There was a story of this like dude who was running, right? And he had a lighter in his pocket, and then somehow the lighter went off and spontaneously like exploded. Or just spontaneously caught on fire and exploded. But
I mean, at least I feel like in his case, he could easily remove the clothing. And
why is he running with a Zippo in his pocket?
This lady,
like a Bic or something.
This lady literally had no way to escape the fire that was within her.
Yeah. That sucks, dude.
That would suck.
That's pretty shitty.
But I feel like a dope way to die would just be to just go into a different dimension, just like disappear.
Just disappear,
yeah.
Like fucking Malaysia.
And no one would believe you guys. Like if I just disappeared right now.
I'd be like, bro.
Wait, no. We got the camera, bro. We got the camera.
Oh yeah, that's tracks.
We got the camera.
I would hate to be dragged behind a truck. That would suck. That would really suck.
To be what?
Dragged behind a truck?
Oh,
that would suck.
That'd be shitty.
That'd be real bad. Because you can hold your head, but for how, like, you have to be a very strong-minded person to hold your head.
And eventually your fingers are gonna fucking just break. Yeah.
But then, like, your fingers hurt, so you move down, you start banging. That would be that would suck a lot.
You know what'd suck?
What?
Being drawn and quartered.
That'd
be shitty.
That would not be fun.
That'd be shitty.
That would suck in every way.
Yeah.
From the beginning to the end. That would suck. But I want to, like, if I die, I've already planned my funeral arrangements, and you know about this. Mm-hmm. I want an open casket. I don't want a pastor. I want one microphone. People can go up and say what they want to say about me. Mm-hmm. Bad stories, good stories. They can say Koda was a great guy. They can say Koda was a bad guy. I don't really care. And then everyone goes to eat. Everyone eats at Olive Garden after. And I already
for free. Did you pay
for free. I already rearranged it. I planned it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I got you.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Everyone eats, bro.
His will goes to Olive Garden.
Yeah,
his whole will. Dude, everything that's in his name.
But I want family members, friends, family friends. I want hobos to go eat at Olive Garden. Everyone is welcome to eat it. Not everyone's welcome to my funeral.
Everyone's welcome to eat at Olive Garden.
Everyone's, because like Olive Garden is a great place.
Dude, at that point, no one can say you're not a great guy.
Honestly, I went out feeding. Like,
yeah, that's facts though.
I'm like Jesus. The Last Supper. I'm not even there for, but everyone eats, bro.
Everyone eats, man.
But then I clone my body, and that's what's in the casket. But I'm actually cremated, and they put my ashes in the food. So you guys all consume me.
That's wild.
That's kind of gross, but it's hard, right?
That's pretty hard.
That's a little bit nasty, but I'm down.
I mean,
you wouldn't know about it.
Oh,
I mean, you just told us.
And you just told the world.
And now the world knows. You ruined it, dude.
I mean, hey.
No one's going to Olive Garden anymore. No one wants to eat you, dog.
You ruined his fucking funeral. You ruined your own funeral.
You ruined your funeral, man.
Oh, well.
I'm sorry.
It was a cool idea nonetheless, though.
Yeah.
So...
Actually, new plan.
New plan.
I die. You get a plane to go to Argentina.
Oh, why Argentina?
Huh?
Why Argentina?
Just listen to this.
All right.
Mid-flight, just open the door and kick me out with a parachute. That way, anyone...
Your body?
Yeah, that way anybody exploring South America, they'll just come across me. But make sure I'm in a suit, like, and put, like, some crazy riddle in my pocket. That way some explorers see my body and they're like, whoa, what is this? And there's, like, a riddle in my pocket.
I mean... That's
crazy. And the riddle leads to where all my money is.
Oh.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I'll write the riddle.
the way I want to go out is not go out, but the funeral. We're talking funerals now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If I die, just bury me in a Louis store.
That's fitting.
That's all. Fitting. That's all I want. You know.
We should just turn you into a bag.
Oh, my whole body just turned into like a bunch of Louis bags.
Costello leather.
Yes.
Costello
leather.
That'd be dope.
Yes.
That'd be hard.
Yeah.
How would you want your funeral to be?
I've never really thought about it, but I think it'd be freaking wild if. I don't know. What the fuck? Someone answer that, please.
Yeah.
That's someone's home.
Other door.
That's not where the knocking came from.
Is it podcast over?
Interns.
Podcast over?
Fucking interns.
Is it over?
I 1 second. Yes, this is the end of
episode 3, the unknown variable. Thank you guys for watching.
Abrupt ending.
Personally, this is my favorite episode. Let us know if you think so.
Sorry for the abrupt ending.